Okay, people are asking me to explain the whole yard. Okay, so she pre-planned for me to live here. She's controlled all of my addresses all my life, all my family's addresses, everyone I've ever known. I've even told friends and celebrities. I've told everyone, if you want to know if the bitch has been stalking you, the first place you can go look is your address. If you can decode it, guess who's been fucking stalking you all your freaking life? Now, she just controls the environment around you, and then wherever you are in life is something that she's got under total control, and it's been that way all my life. Okay, so anyway, so here at Oxford, in my backyard, she's got it all like pre-planned. So it's supposed to be a miniature like mock-up of my backyard, or my backyard. I mean, how my backyard and my front yard. It's all a combination. I'll explain it. My front yard when I was a little girl in the 70s in Globe. Okay, this front porch part is. Okay. And because it's a longer porch. Okay. So there's 3 posts here. So there's one. Okay. And then there's, and she did this. The people that own this house are really good people. They're very cool people. She used artificial intelligence to set the scene to get this all done using stolen technology on people, and it'll creep people out and freak people out. But I mean, that's what Jean did. That's what she did. She's got stolen technology and she will use it on anyone and everyone. So there's lights up here. She said that she said, and which really pissed me off, she said these burnt out, cruddy old freaking lights up here, they're supposed to be the lights at the top of the World Trade Center, the reflection lights they have now at the memorial. These posts are of the World Trade Centers. This is building 1, 2, and 7. If you see this door, you can see the rows and columns, the glass, like a city painted glass. If you look here, the gutter pipe or whatever, it makes the number 4. So it also says 4-1 and then 129. So it says 419. It says Oklahoma City bombing. She also did the Oklahoma City bombing too. She even ice raped my roommates to buy, which we don't have anymore, a lawnmower that was a Murray brand lawnmower. I'm not even kidding you. And it was red and black. And then the yard is supposed to be like, I don't know what the word is for that kind of map. You know, the kind of maps where it gets big and then gets small to depict the size of the area as I think it's called a cartograph, I think is what it's called. But anyway, it's like a cartograph of map of the United States of America. Okay. And then the landscaping loosely resembles, like my childhood. So like over here, see how it's all built up right there? That would be Arizona. So she's showing everyone that there's, a Bajos and everything there. That would be Auckland there. So, and like this would resemble my little tree clubhouses and stuff. See, that technically would be like Washington, but seeing with my line of eyesight, it's all made to move. Those are supposed to be like orange trees too, like your grandma's front yard. But this is supposed to be like, I had like a little bamboo clubhouse in my backyard in Globe on East and Cottonwood. So this is all supposed to be like that. And then this right here, the railroad ties, you guys know what she's saying with that. And then this little thing is supposed to be, which people have kept that. It's a little rusted grill. And I'm not talking about in my house. I'm talking about in AI. They fell in love with this little rusted grill. It's supposed to stand for witches. Unfortunately, scarily so. I mean, because Jean is a witch. Okay. She's a Satanist and she's a witch. And she gave this technology to Satanists and witches to torture the ever living hell out of me. And they would freaking do that. And then they figured out that Gene is really the bad guy. And then they all got pissed off and then they quit. Most of them quit. And then they went and told, this is crazy, but this is real. Then they went and told everyone else, and there are actual witches that live underground. They went and told everyone else, and they control the covens above ground. If you are helping Gene Jernigan Roberts in any way, you're out of any coven, because witches are not going to go down or go to prison or anything else, because she's basically trying to like set them up again, just like in history. They're not going to do that. They don't want anybody helping Gene Roberts. Gene Roberts did 9/11. She committed a bunch of terrorism. She lied to everybody. She tried to set people up. Do not get involved with her. So there is a small amount of them that still help Gene. The rest of them don't. So anyway, they cut that into like 3/4. So like this end quarter would be Gene's people and the rest would be everyone else. So this would be like Texas, Mexico. That water thing is supposed to be, she put something in my brain of that thing coming up out of the ground. I don't know what the heck it is, but that's supposed to be over like by Smithtown, which is underneath Amarillo, Texas. And then over here, so like when I point over here, because she's from Milton, Florida. And then this over here, everybody just made an AI talking. Everybody just made from this fence line all the way down. They just made that Africa. It was real pretty down there. So it's like Africa all the way down to the end of the street. And then Gene tried saying that that's supposed to be the White House right there, that in the neighbor's yard, and that's supposed to be the FBI behind them. And so it was so funny. Africa came on and they cut a border around the trees. They're like, no, that's the United States. So this, I guess, doubles over into Maine. They're like, you can keep that. So anyway, you can see this little thing that's holding up this railroad tie here. Note that it's red and black. She's saying that she's hiding weapons underground that's supposed to be looking like TNT. See how this railroad tie has a hole in it? She's showing that underground and all that. So when people talk with me, mental telepathy and AI, and people are going like this, I mean, people will throw voices to different locations. This is all supposed to be Canada here. And this was Iran. She made this Iran. Look what she did to this tree. I did all the decode on that. And then it was like a week later, they showed me the tree. Look what she did to that tree. She did that using all AI horticulture. It's supposed to be like an ancient Iranian fork. So then Iran came on and they're like, I turned this wire into the Columbus wire. Okay. So Jean's little sewing and stitching and her little cons and her little schemes, and see, there used to be a little, unless they took it down, there's some little loop ring up there above the White House. So Iran was like, no, look at how these wires are. No. So they said they want to be this big old tree over here. So this is Iran. This is China. That big tree is China. That birdhouse is England. So, and the table, like I told you, the table is Middle East. It's also China. They made it that themselves because they said, the Middle East said, that's an open box. Gene Roberts did what she did. They're not spreading Gene Roberts lies. They know exactly what Gene Roberts did. They know she's running a whole libel racket here and trying to like point the finger and tell the fucking lie everywhere, and people eat her shit up everywhere. But they know what she did. They know that she's lying. They know that she committed the World Trade Center attack, and this is an open box issue. This is an unresolved issue. So they say, keep this as the Middle East. So this over here, Jean built up as like her broom closet. This goes back AIW 70s for me when I was a little kid. She had it burned into my brain when I was at my mom's friend's house. I was in grade school. Her name was Eunice. And I was watching the Carol Burnett show, the very end of it where Carol Burnett's going to the broom closet. That's all I remember is being at Eunice's in that broom closet. Like, this broom closet is very important. I need to remember this. Well, that's why her broom closet of people. Now, I separate her little fucking ring of buddies from regular people that shouldn't be in a broom closet, but aren't. They're her people, but I don't know all the logistics and all that. Those are the cases that I go into and go, hey, the broom closet cases need to be re-looked at. So, because Gina's the guilty one here. So anyway, that's that.